What if there was a place that could grant your deepest desire? And what if going there meant your total destruction? The search for the answer to that question is the journey of the most undiscussed, yet incredibly powerful sci-fi film in cinema history, Stalker, 1979. If you like movies like Coherence or Interstellar, this Soviet-era masterpiece will take you on a truly mental voyage. Let's set aside science today and talk about the cinema that tests the soul. If you want to be the first to watch deep film analyses like this, please subscribe now and hit the bell icon. We are talking about the cinema that changed the world. Get ready for one of cinema's most mysterious and philosophical journeys. Today, we are talking about Stalker, 1979, by Andrei Tarkovsky. This is no ordinary sci-fi film. It is a visual poem that explores the human soul, faith, and our deepest desires. While this film can be difficult to fully grasp, the experience is extremely rewarding. We are talking more about the soul than science here. The story begins in The Zone, a dangerous and restricted area set either in the future or another dimension. Only a few people known as stalkers are capable of entering this zone. They risk their lives to guide people to a secret room located at the center of the zone. A legend persists about this room. It is said to grant the visitor's truest, most unconscious hidden desire. Our main character, the Stalker, guides people onto this perilous path, driven by his own faith and devotion. He doesn't seek money or fame for this. For him, it is a divine mission. He is an ordinary man, but within this zone, he seems to possess a special power. Our journey today is joined by two others. First is the writer, a man disillusioned with the selflessness of art, plagued by uncertainty about his fame and talent. The second is the professor, an intellectual, unsatisfied with his scientific achievements and logic, searching for something more. All three cross several boundaries, moving from the physical world into the psychological world of the zone. Inside the zone, they realize that unknown rules govern the area, superseding natural laws. Not only physical obstacles, but their mental fears and doubts also hinder their progress. By the end of this first section, they reach the zone's first mysterious spot, and their attitudes begin to change. The zone is more than a physical location. It is a mirror of our subconscious mind. Every step must be taken carefully here, because the rules of the zone cannot be understood by our intellect. Even the color palette in this film is profoundly significant. As they enter the zone, the scenes become colored, almost like viewing them on an old, sepia-toned television screen. Even the stalker does not know all the secrets of the zone, but he knows the main rule. Do not trust what is in your mind, but trust what is in your heart. The conversations between the writer, the professor, and the stalker become intense. The writer laments his lost creativity. His ultimate desire is for worldwide recognition and immortal fame. The professor, in contrast, talks about what he can do for the world with his science, but his real wish may be power. During this journey, doubts about their true intentions arise. The stalker shows them that the zone uses their fears and doubts against them. The zone is a place that tests their honesty before granting man's purest desire. Because if a dishonest wish is granted, it could be catastrophic. Towards the end of the second part, they cross another boundary and are close to reaching the final room. But their faith and courage are waning. A deep internal conflict has arisen over why they came here in the first place. As they approach the final room, the true nature of their characters emerges. When the professor pulls out the bag he brought, everyone is shocked. He didn't come to get a wish granted. His bag contained a destructive device. He came to destroy the room. His argument is that human desires are too dangerous and that power should not be given to anyone. This is a huge blow against the stalker's faith. Tarkovsky asks the audience here, will our desires come true more than our fears? What do we truly know? The dialogue between the writer and the stalker escalates. The writer finally retreats in fear before the room. Though he desired worldwide fame, he realizes the difference between true fame and a true desire at the very last moment. He fears that the zone will expose what he truly wished for. He walks out of the room empty-handed. The professor, having prepared the bomb, ultimately does not throw it. Despite his logic, the magic of the zone's existence has affected him. The Stalker's faith and devotion prevail. He prepares to enter the room alone, but the Stalker, who seems like a fool in the story, is also uncertain about his own desire. In the end, none of them enter the room, and all three emerge from the zone. Once outside, their relationships fracture. The writer and the professor leave, considering their visit to be futile. The Stalker realizes that they did not come to find what they were looking for, but to understand what they were looking for. The deepest vision of this film comes in the final scene. The Stalker returns home, plagued by deep psychological pain. His wife, thinking about her husband who survived and their sick daughter, is disappointed with everything. We are shown his daughter, Martha, lying in bed. In the final scene, Martha gets up from the bed and fixes her gaze upon her shoes, which appear to be sleeping. Using some form of mental power, psychokinesis, she drags the shoes toward herself. What does this mean? Tarkovsky shows us that the power to break natural laws and beliefs may be hidden, not in the vast zone, but within our own families, within our daily lives. Martha could be the hope of mankind, which has been oppressed for generations. She moves physical objects with the power of her mind, something her father, the Stalker, was unable to do inside the zone. Stalker is seemingly slow and dark, but it is a timeless masterpiece that raises profound questions about faith, hope, and the true nature of human desire, crowning itself in cinema history. Once you watch this film, the way you look at your life may change. If you can think of another film as deep but less seen by audiences, please tell us in the comments section. If you liked the video, like it. Don't forget to subscribe to see more cinematic experiences like this. See you in the next analysis.